You know that feeling when an icon from the past suddenly makes a comeback, but not just as a re-release, it comes back harder, tougher, and more futuristic than ever. That's exactly what's happening right now because Toyota has just dropped something that's shaking the entire off-road community. The 2026 Toyota Hardtop 4X4 isn't just another rugged SUV, it's a full-blown resurrection of a legend, rebuilt from the ground up to dominate every landscape it touches. And if you think you've seen everything Toyota can do, trust me, you haven't. Wait till you see what's hiding under this beast's hood and inside that revamped cabin. But first, let me warn you, this one's not for the faint-hearted. This is a machine built for those who crave adventure, who hear the call of wild terrain, who look at a mountain and think, let's climb it. The new Hardtop 4X4 arrives with that raw, unfiltered DNA of the Land Cruiser's glory days, blended with next-gen tech that'll make Range Rover and Jeep owners raise an eyebrow. The moment you see it, you'll know Toyota wasn't playing around this time. The stance alone tells you this thing means business. Boxy proportions, thick body cladding, round LED headlights with heritage cues from the 80s, and a squared-off rear end that screams toughness. It's a throwback and a flex all at once. But the real shock comes when you realize just how modern everything feels despite that retro military look. The paint options are bold yet classy. Desert sand, matte green, and deep graphite black, all perfectly matched with those 18-inch forged wheels wrapped in all-terrain rubber. Even the grille design pays homage to the old hardtop models, carrying that Toyota badge across the front in proud block letters like a war medal. And the hood line, taller, more muscular, with a subtle power bulge right in the center. It's not just aesthetic, it's functional, hinting at the turbocharged monster sitting underneath. Speaking of power, here's where things get interesting. Toyota gave the 2026 Hardtop 4X4 a completely new heart, a 2.8-liter turbo diesel engine with hybrid assistance that pumps out nearly 340 horsepower and over 700 Newton-meters of torque. Yeah, you heard that right, this thing is an absolute torque monster. It rockets from 0 to 60 in around 6.8 seconds, which is insane for something weighing over 2 tons. But here's the kicker, despite all that grunt, it's shockingly efficient. Thanks to Toyota's advanced hybrid system, the Hardtop can squeeze out nearly 28 miles per gallon combined, which means you can take it deep into the wilderness and still have range to get back home. The transmission, a smooth 8-speed automatic with a low-range gearbox, and Toyota's newly tuned multi-terrain select system that adjusts traction, throttle, and suspension damping based on your surface, sand, snow, rock, or mud. And yes, you can lock the front and rear differentials manually because Toyota knows real off-roaders like control in their hands. The suspension setup has been completely re-engineered. Independent front, multi-link rear with adaptive dampers that stiffen up automatically when the system senses lateral body roll. So whether you're crawling over rocky trails or flying down a desert road, this SUV stays planted and predictable. Now let's talk speed, because this one surprised everyone. The top speed is rated at 130 miles per hour, and the way it delivers that velocity feels almost unreal. You step on the gas, and the hybrid boost instantly kicks in, eliminating turbo lag. The torque hits so hard it feels like being pulled by a jet engine, yet everything remains composed and quiet inside. Which brings me to the interior, and trust me, this is where Toyota has completely outdone itself. Gone are the days of bare-bones cabins. The 2026 Hardtops. Interior feels like a luxury command center wrapped in ruggedness. You open the heavy-duty door, and the first thing you notice is that satisfying thunk, solid, secure, engineered to last decades. Inside, there's a mix of premium leather, aluminum trim, and soft-touch panels. The dashboard layout is simple yet stylish, with a 14-inch floating infotainment screen running Toyota's latest Smart Connect system that supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The instrument cluster is fully digital, showing off-road angles, torque distribution, and hybrid system data in real time. The steering wheel is thick, leather-wrapped, and heated, with all your drive mode toggles and paddle shifters within easy reach. But my favorite part, those seats. Deeply bolstered, ventilated, and built for long trips, they keep you comfortable whether you're cruising through city streets or bouncing along rocky tracks in Utah. In the back, there's plenty of legroom, plus power outlets and USB-C ports for every passenger. Even the cargo area is designed smartly: flat fold seats, hidden storage bins, and a powered tailgate that can withstand dirt and dust abuse. But Toyota didn't stop there. The hardtop comes with a 10-speaker JBL sound system that fills the cabin with crystal-clear audio, ambient lighting that adjusts with drive mode, and even an optional panoramic sunroof that stretches almost the entire roofline. For a 4x4, it feels surprisingly premium, and that's the beauty of it. You get the heart of an off-roader but the soul of a luxury SUV. Safety tech. Of course, it's loaded. Toyota's Safety Sense 5.0 brings adaptive cruise, lane centering, blind spot monitoring, and 360-degree camera views, but the coolest feature is the transparent bonnet mode. It uses front cameras to show what's directly under your wheels, so you can avoid rocks or holes while off-roading. Absolute genius. Now let's talk about something everyone's been waiting for: the price. Because you'd assume a machine this capable and refined would cost as much as a Land Cruiser 300, right? Here's the twist: Toyota's aiming for accessibility this time. The base hardtop 4x4 starts at just around $53,000 in the US and £48,000 in the UK, which undercuts its main rivals by a significant margin. The fully loaded limited edition, complete with hybrid powertrain, adaptive suspension, and luxury interior, will push closer to $64,000. Still, for what you're getting, it's borderline unbelievable. You're looking at a vehicle that's equally happy conquering Moab as it is pulling up at a 5-star hotel valet. This price reveal alone sent shockwaves through the market because competitors like Jeep Wrangler Rubicon and Defender 90 can't even touch this blend of performance, comfort, and efficiency at the same cost. And the design story goes deeper than just looks. Every curve and line has purpose. The roofline sits slightly lower for aerodynamics, yet there's still massive headroom inside. The windshield has a more upright angle to reduce glare in desert light. The wheel arches are made of high-impact composite material, so you can bash through bushes without worrying about dents or scratches. Even the underbody is reinforced with triple-layer steel skid plates to protect the drivetrain and battery pack. Toyota even engineered a water wading depth of over 700 mm, enough to plow through rivers without flinching. Now if you're wondering how it feels to drive, let me paint you a picture. You start the engine and hear a deep, controlled growl, not loud or obnoxious, but confident. As you pull away, the hybrid system silently assists the diesel, giving you a surge of instant torque that makes city driving a breeze. But take it off the pavement, and it's like this SUV transforms. Every bump, every dip, every corner feels effortless. The chassis balances stability with flexibility, and that's where Toyota's decades of off-road experience show. No drama, no oversteer, just pure control. And here's what really blew my mind: the noise isolation. Even when you're on rough terrain, inside the cabin it's so quiet you can have a conversation without raising your voice. Toyota used multi-layer acoustic glass and extra door insulation to achieve that. It's like driving through chaos in a bubble of calm. Of course, Toyota also offers multiple drive modes to tailor the experience: Eco for fuel savers, Sport for pavement thrills, and Trail for hardcore off-roaders. In Trail mode, the hardtop adjusts everything from throttle mapping to brake pressure to give you maximum traction. It even uses hill descent control so you can go down steep slopes without touching the pedal. There's no question this thing is a serious tool for explorers. And then there's the styling story inside. Toyota gave the interior just enough retro touches to remind you of its heritage: those square air vents, the grab handles on the dash, and the simple gear selector design. But every bit of it feels modern. The ambient lighting changes color when you shift drive modes. The infotainment is lightning fast, with OTA updates so your system never goes out of date. And the voice assistant. It understands natural speech. You can literally say, "Hey Toyota, take me to the nearest trail," and it'll pull up directions. The navigation system even has offline maps for remote areas without signal. That's a huge deal for off-roaders who go beyond cell range. But here's the part that gets everyone talking: Toyota's decision to bring the hardtop 4x4 to the global market instead of keeping it regional. It's coming to the US, UK, Australia, and the Middle East, all with specs tailored for local needs. So yes, for the first time in decades, British and American fans will finally get a hardtop straight from Toyota showrooms. That's historic. And there's already talk of an all-electric variant coming in 2027, with dual motors and over 400 miles of range. Imagine that future: silent, instant torque, zero emissions, but still hardtop spirit. It's inevitable because Toyota's future strategy is clear: hybrid first, then electric evolution. They're laying the foundation right now. Every test drive so far has confirmed the same thing: the Hardtop 4X4 is a masterclass in balance. It's rugged yet refined, modern yet nostalgic, powerful yet efficient. It's the kind of vehicle that turns heads on the highway and commands respect on the trail. And when you see it in person, you get why people call it the baby Land Cruiser. It's smaller, lighter, and more attainable but retains that legendary Toyota durability. Owners will likely pass these down to their kids, because this isn't just a car, it's an heirloom built to survive generations. One of the most underrated things is how the hardtop feels emotionally. There's a sense of freedom when you sit behind that wheel, like you can go anywhere, no matter what. That's something few modern SUVs deliver anymore. They've become too soft, too digital. But this one brings back the soul of driving: raw, mechanical confidence combined with technology that actually enhances the experience instead of diluting it. It's a rare balance that Toyota nailed here. Now, is it perfect? No car is. Some may find the ride a bit firm in sport mode and the fuel economy still not as high as a small crossover, but those are minor trade-offs for what you get. Because once you feel that instant torque on a mountain trail or see the sunset from behind that flat windshield, it all makes sense. Toyota has proven once again why it's the benchmark for reliability and performance. The Hardtop 4X4 is proof that you can blend heritage with innovation without compromise. So if you're the kind of person who loves a vehicle that stands out from the crowd and backs up its looks with real substance, this is it. The 2026 Toyota Hardtop 4x4 is the return of an era. A reminder that some legends don't fade, they evolve. And this one has come back stronger than ever. So tell me, where would you take yours first? The mountains of Colorado, the deserts of Nevada, or the wet green lanes of Wales? Wherever you go, one thing's for sure: people will turn around and say, "Damn, that's the new hardtop." And before you click off this video, if you love discovering the next big machines that change the game like this one, hit that subscribe button right now and join the ride, because this is just the beginning of what's coming next from Toyota and the future of 4x4 adventure.